It was Christmas Eve in Melbourne, and something was terribly wrong. The barbecues had stopped smoking, the cicadas had stopped singing, and snow, actual real snow, fell from the sky.
What possible use is an esky in the snow?
The eskies, now frozen solid, were tragically redundant. The local news called it
a meteorological anomaly.
The neighbours called it
an alien conspiracy.
But Chris called it
about time.
He threw on his Chinese-made beanie emblazoned with Liverpool and his old Liverpool scarf, a real one bought on a trip back to the UK. Grinning like a kid at Anfield, he dashed outside. Down the street, his friends were already in uproar, hurling snowballs onto roofs and hoping they'd tumble down and eventually grow into snowmen.
They get bigger on the way down,
yelled Jonesy.
It's basic physics.
Chris watched, half amused, half horrified.
No,
he said, wading through snow like a linesman at full time.
It's all about technique. You've got to control the ball, lads, and it's just like football.
He scooped up a perfect sphere of snow, lined up like he was taking a penalty at the cop end, and shouted,
"Watch and learn."
He launched it with a sweeping left foot, sending it soaring through the moonlight. It smacked something red and round halfway up a chimney. There was a yelp, a crash, and a very cross.
Ho, 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 ow!
Chris stared. Santa slid off the roof, landing in a heap, tangled in tinsel, covered in soot, and muttering things definitely not heard in any Christmas carol. Chris's friends were filming. A kookaburra cackled. Somebody yelled, "VAR check."
You've got a striker's foot, lad.
Santa groaned.
But rotten aim. Nearly knocked the holly out of me.
Chris stammered. Sorry, boss. Didn't see you there. Lovely technique, though, yeah?
Technique? You just fouled Father Christmas.
Santa grumbled, rubbing his sore shins.
And now I've lost my reindeer. They'll be somewhere near Flinders Street station by now.
Chris puffed out his chest.
Don't worry, Santa mate. I'll help. If I couldn't be a pro, I always wanted to be a Liverpool postie, delivering fan mail to the stars.
A postie, eh? Perfect. You're on deliveries,
Santa said. They hijacked Jonesy's ute, loaded the scattered presents, and tore off through the snowy streets of Melbourne, hunting lost reindeer. Chris gripped the wheel, driving like a fan rushing to a cup final. Santa squinted through foggy glasses, reading the list and checking it twice. They delivered to rooftops, balconies, and even to a confused koala. At one stop after his reindeer reunion, Santa skidded on a large frozen lamington. At another, Chris nutmegged a reindeer with a bauble. Still, by dawn, every package was delivered and every child's stocking was full. Chris had even scored a hat-trick of spectacular snowball goals off the crossbar of the Welcome to Melbourne sign. Only one gift remained, a parcel addressed to Chris.
From me to you,
Santa said, grinning.
For services rendered under exceptional silliness. Ho, ho, ho.
Chris tore it open. Inside was a soccer-sized snowball, shimmering with frost and glowing red.
That one never melts,
said Santa.
It's magical, and if you're a good boy next year, it just might grant your biggest wish, a trial at Liverpool. Well, if not that, at least a call-up for the Elves Boxing Day charity match.
Chris chuckled, his hands clutching the very strange snowball.
Cheers, boss. I'll train hard, I promise.
When the sun rose, the snow had vanished completely. Only in Chris's garden a tiny patch of frost remained, and a single footprint shaped suspiciously like a reindeer's hoof. The next day, as the Boxing Day test played on TV, Chris launched his magic red snowball across the garden. It carved a trail of glittering frost in its wake.
Not bad,
he said.
Might just make the squad next year.
Somewhere far away, Santa sneezed, adjusted the shin pads he'd decided to wear since his tumble, and muttered,
Oh my goodness, he's already in training. Oh, no, no, no.
That's the end, for now. But you can also watch many more fun stories on the Amplified Inkwell YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.